Global War 1939 Ultra Playtest, the middle of round 9, and the game has been called in the Allies' favor. I do not like the game in the sense that I've had to end it 6 turns early, but there's no point in going further. So it was still a fun game. I knew last turn it was probably over. And then I only had luck to rely on probably this turn. And the luck actually went horribly. As a rule, dice never bother me. And I probably would have went one more turn just in case. But the luck went against me too. So the game was over and then bad luck hit. So it made me just quit, and there's no reason to go further. Okay, it's the end of Russia's turn. Now Germany has all this coming out. Piles of tank, and they have nothing that they can take that back with. All they can do is start defending over there. Russia is this is what Germany has left in Russia. Guys basically to eat some partisans. Stalingrad's taken. Leningrad's taken. Germany cannot get into Spain. That pile right there is in Reims. Now that's a standoff. But Germany's never going to climb. They're only going to shrink. And this pile right here can more or less kick out Germany right there, right now, probably. So then there's Japan, who cannot take this turn and cannot take it next turn. The UK still gets to go. So the UK could take this, probably kill this navy, and take that. And the UK has nothing left to transport over. In other words, this isn't going to fall in the next 2 turns. Yeah, maybe. It's luck is the only way that could fall. I think probably another thing that made me decide to not go further. Russia has so much money, they built a naval base there. Now, with the Seabees last turn, the U.S. built a naval base there. That was wrong, and I'm glad it's wrong because that would make the Seabees ridiculously powerful and not able to be played with. But Russia built it. And if Russia's building a naval base, then chances are the game is over every time. In fact, last turn, Russia built a military base just because they have so much money. Now, this turn, they actually didn't have any much money at all. They couldn't do a full build because their $20 was inherited by Germany. Well, actually, 10 of it was, but that's all Russia built. But there's nothing left for Russia. They're going to kick out Germany in entirety. Germany can't do anything about it. Germany's going full defense. Also, this navy is going to take Korea or one of these other factories, and now it can move 3. 1, 2, 3. It could move into, I don't know, Philippines, take a factory. And Japan got diced so bad everywhere. Couldn't even kill those transports with a plane. Maybe if I would have won that battle with Japan, which I should have because I did get a lot of units in there, and maybe if I would have killed that, and I guess some other things would have had to go better, but it's over with Germany. So now the UK hasn't even went, so they're going to take back everything around them. They're not going to do anything here, that's for sure. I guess those transports might still die. Doesn't really matter. This pile is going to take all this. So now Germany has to defend Bulgaria and that. Then you got the US. Now the US, this pile. This pile is just going to probably take nothing, I guess. It'll take Marseille. But France is in it. So next turn, the shuck is starting, I guess. There's another 4 guys that are going to come up and cause some problems. But this Navy, it only has 4 units that live or that can be transported, but it's enough. And there's 6 more reinforcements going to be coming every turn. There's some planes that can land. Everyone's sinking, and there's no point in going further. I would be really interested to see Captain G's game. I suspect the Allies will win. The game's actually close. No one actually needs any more pieces. No major rule changes. Probably just a couple of, well, right now we're thinking about changing 5 things, which are small. $3 here. Probably shouldn't talk about what we're playtesting, but from what I see, Germany is the problem in this game. They can't ever get anywhere. They just run out of steam. And it's because the UK can land so quick. We're going to maybe fix that a little. The game's more or less done. 95 to 98% complete. But we need just a few little changes in the beginning of the game. Again, no more units are added. Everything is equal. Just maybe a couple of extra ICs for the miners, more or less, will clean up a little bit of German income issue. And again, the game's very fun. This is my 3rd game now, and I played it 15 other times before. It's fun, but it ends almost, so far all 3 games have ended more or less in 1 turn, maybe 2. I never see it coming, and then it's just over. And it's an income issue for Germany. If they can't take Moscow, which is normal for every Axis and Allies game, it's over. But Germany never stood a chance, really, this whole game. There was no chance to take Moscow. I think all but 3 French ships going to France probably helped a lot, helped the Allies a lot. And 4, the entire Norway Navy went to the Allies. So the first turn, Germany had to deal with a lot, and those things won't happen again. So something else screwy happened this game. Mathematically, I can't remember. But the luck is fine. That doesn't really bother me. The game's mostly done. And my strategies could also be an issue. I'm probably going to do the exact same strategy again because I think it's very close to working. And with our changes, I think it might work. The game is it would have been nice to get another 6 turns out of this game, but there's just no point. And again, Japan did a lot of things maybe they shouldn't have done. They just wandered around picking up money islands, and it cost them their whole navy. Well, not their whole navy. They still have this and that and that left. Well, that'll be dead. So the original, this is the Japan Navy. This, and that. I think it's worth it for the money islands, but now this pile is not stoppable. So some of it could be my strategy, of course. Um, anyway, okay, it is a fun game. I'm just disappointed it ends because it's an hour of cleanup and 2.5 hours to set it up.